Hey there! So today we have another review. This is a beer from Treehouse Love. Label on this one. Surprised they didn't use it for like a super crazy can release, but I love the black and gold. That's a killer combination. This is Cachet. So Cachet is a double IPA, lots of oats, and they focus on cashmere on the kettle and dry hopping. So cashmere is a relatively new hop. I think it's a, geez. Darwin, I'm trying to remember. Northern Brewer and Cascade? I know you guys post in the comments below to correct me, but it's a 2013, so relatively new hop. And so they say it has a bright orange color. It has a wonderful thick billowy head, and then notes they offer a peach, tangerine, fruit salad, tropical coconut, and overripe mango. So really excited. This was canned less than a month ago, 3 weeks ago. Let's dig into it. People always ask, by the way, like about hops and like, oh, I don't like this hop. I really like this hop. I probably, with my experience, I would say that I wouldn't focus on that. I think that beers in general, the beer matters more, / the brewery and their usage of the hop. I find that hops, other than like really distinctive ones, like maybe like Mosaic and Simcoe, they really do blend a lot, especially when you're talking to New England IPAs. I mean, the differences that people can find between like Citra Galaxy, Eldorado, you know, anyway. Keep going on and on. There are a bunch of different hops, and again, I would focus more specifically on the beer, the brand, and even then, the more time I think about it, the more I learn about it. Hops actually are an agricultural product, and really, the sourcing of the hops hugely affects what is expressed within a beer. So then, breweries' beers can be expressed in one way, but then now you're talking about different breweries, and like, you know, so I just hear people say all the time, it's like, oh, like I don't like this hop, or I like this hop, and like they know what they're talking about. I would focus less on that and focus more on what you perceive out of the beer. That's more important, right? Beer comes in a light to medium gold color, has a wonderful thick haze to it. Not a tiny bubble head, huh? The head is actually slightly rocky. I actually did warm this one up nicely. I'm not getting too much on that. Falling a little flat. It's just hoppy New England IPA, yeah. Crazy. Okay, quite nice on the palate. Very, what I perceive as a relatively light beer. And I think that's because of the oats. Oats have just a very, like, I mean, you guys know what oats taste like. It's also oat cracker. The flavor of oats is quite light and different than a full malt beer, like one that has 100%, you know, pale 2-row, or a blend of, you know, even like pale 2-row and maybe some Marisot or, you know, crystal malt or something like that. The use of oats like really drops down the perception of like rich malt flavor, and so the beer perceives, to me at least, like less bready and more like white and pale. So we're talking more like flavors like of, again, of oat cracker. We're talking about like oatmeal. We're talking about dough, like those kind of lighter flavors, more so than like a full-on piece of bread or something like that. Also hop flavors. This was, again, a little bit expressed like what I had on the nose. It's a bit limey. It has light peachy notes to it. Some citrus, so there's that little bit of like clementine and almost like Meyer lemon sweetness. So it almost has like a lemon curd dessert kind of flavor to it. What do they call it again? Peach, yeah, for sure. Tangerine, clementine, yeah. Fruit salad, maybe coconut. Not quite sure. Overripe mango. That's super ripe of a beer. I can see that. You got to dig a little bit deeper, but in general, the beer is quite nice because it does have some of that kind of rich hop flavor up front. You get that nice kind of light malt profile, but then you get a little bit of that kind of lingering character on the back end, but not as deep and intense. I guess maybe like with 3 weeks, the hops is sort of like pushed away some of that polyphenol kind of attack, and also maybe some of that rosy note. It's like sort of pushed back down a bit. It's quite nice. This one for me gets a. That's a crusher. Nice. I like it. 97 Cachet. Absolutely fantastic. Until next time, guys. Cheers. Later.